di giocatori.
Oxford can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has ended up in no man's land. Brannigan. And he's forced to go back. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's delightful. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, real chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So we have further activity on the bench here. They've played it short. It's a good-looking delivery. That has been knocked away. That's tidy. Chance for a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper. And it's been taken short. Referee's given a throw. In towards the back stick. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk. Donadoni. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. It's Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? A finish right from the top drawer. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Brannigan spread it left. No, that pass isn't the best. Some resolute defending there. Oh, that's a key interception. Distributed tidily, and he's picked it up out wide. Great vision. Donadoni wants to run onto this. And this is Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
4 added minutes on the board. Oh, played right into his path. That is lovely. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And that's it. Lazio, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just... Neymar! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, he's having a go! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Opts to play it back. Donadoni! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Joel Veltman. Kadiolu. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Goulet. And Donadoni. Gross. De Kalpa. Well, that is one way to stop him. Dembele. Ferran Torres. Well, the clearance is short. Well, they've got it again. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gross. It's a promising position. Drills one in. Nice interception, well timed. Donadoni. Tries to pass it through. Gross. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come, and again! Now that is commitment to the cause. Lazio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Goulet will not want... Tries one from range! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he finish? Again, a brilliant save. Joel Veltman. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's having a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. Donadoni might be taken, and the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Lazio are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And he's had it nicked away. And this is Welbeck, and it's Kadiolu. Joel Veltman. Vardiol did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Lazio heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Tries to play it through. Kadiolu. And they're back on the ball again. Dunk. Gross. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Brighton have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Vardiol. Neymar. Donatoni. Probing pass. Can he latch on to this? Neymar gets into a good position. Takes on his marker. And that's an errant pass. Well, there's the clearance. That's it, 45 minutes up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Lazio firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field. Substitutions taking place.
Away we go again. Oh, that's well spotted. Lazio come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is well back! And that's in! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
No, that's been intercepted. Nicely spread. That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Number 10.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Lazio are looking to break at pace. Messi. And a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Neymar currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Welbeck. O'Shea promptly onto that, and that is that. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Lazio are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Spread to the right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Threads one in. Will play through for the wide man. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Gross. Dunk. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ødegaard. Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta finds himself offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Welbeck is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Coming on the field, number 9, number 7, March.
75
number
minutes
53.
played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's got away. Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. Oh, good effort! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer for Lazio.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Lazio visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beltman cuts out the pass. Now it's Batistuta. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's superb. And he can thump it away. He's on it, can he get away? Messi, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he kept it out. Well, that has not gone well.
There will be 3
Gross.
added time.
Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Dunk cuts it out. Gross. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's looking wide. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Well read, nice interception. He's looking wide, and this is Hazard, and a chance! Goal! Lazio! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. Ferran Torres! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. 2-0, and in next to no time. Gorgeous, just gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
And yes, it's him again. Lazio are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He's a sharp little ball here. Space for him to turn and look. Played into the box. Oh, good effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Oh, it's Dembele. Lazio are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Tries to pass it through. Jones. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Goulet. Goulet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! Wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Gravenberg. Gomez. And it's Jones. Knocks it into space. Soboslai wants to run onto this. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. And he's had it nicked away. Soboslai with a beautifully timed run.
Well, sometimes you can see it.
For Ferran Torres. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van Dijk. This is a promising build-up for Xavi Alonso. And here's Ferran Torres. It's a really well-measured ball. It's Dembele! It's hit the upright. Jones. He has found the way through. And here's Gakpo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Gomez. Oh, good spread. And here's Soboslai. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shapes to shoot! He shifted it to the flank. Threads one in. He's through here. Lazio looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. This ended up in no man's land. McAllister. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Van Dijk with the clearance. Kerkez attempts a clearance. And it's Arda Güler. Great vision. And this is Dembele. Mamardashvili gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Van Dijk. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Kerkez. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Lazio absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Lazio, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 26. Numero 14.
And we get things going again.
Hazard. Numero 21.
Now it's Gakpo. Lazio different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Just eases him off the ball. Van Dijk. Ødegaard. And Guardiol. Donatoni. And it's Xabi Alonso. That pass has been well intercepted. Xabi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Dijk has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar venturing down the left. He's under a lot of pressure there. McAllister. Van Dijk simply refused to be outdone there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Donatoni being watched hawkishly here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And no, he's seen through all of that. Soboslai with the short one. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Liverpool clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Neymar picks it up out wide. And it's been played through. Batistuta, he tries a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Lazio certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Pass somewhat off target. Batistuta! Oh! Batistuta! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Just cruising! They are cruising! A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Lazio are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And they've got a throw. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Neymar! And that's a sharp finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
And there's the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Lazio still have the cards to affect this game. In with the challenge. Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. Neymar! Against the crossbar.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vardiol going forward. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And they're back on the ball again. And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Nicely spread. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gomez providing an outlet on that flank.
Liverpool really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Neymar! And he steered it beyond the post. Kirkes. That's Chiesa. Kirkes. And it's McAllister. And this is Batistuta. That's destined for the flank. It's Neymar! Oh, almost a sixth. There will be 4 extra minutes. Chiesa. Stood up well to him there. Nicely worked. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. And there goes the final whistle. Lazio, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and he's gone for goal!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Neymar pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had... Oh, he's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Donatoni. That has been slung wide. Takes on his marker. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out towards the right wing. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Donatoni tries to play it through. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Xabi Alonso. Great ball, and he's in. Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alonso! Oh, split-second reaction.
Xabi Alonso clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
He's having a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Morsi.
Bristol really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Burgzorg stood up well to him there. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Morsi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Now it's Neymar. Shot at goal! Oh, crossbar! No way through, so back it comes. Lovely, now then. It's Dembele! Donatoni. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Dembele. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Neymar. Can he get away here? No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Goulet. That's a sharp pass. Goes looking wide. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Lazio certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Lazio clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Bristol are looking to go forward now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Lazio are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Lazio are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Xabi Alonso gathers from the goal kick. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Distributed tidily, not the most accurate pass.
The attendance for this match
Fighting looking ball, that.
28,599.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little...
And Batistuta! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He shifted it to the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Lazio are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nicely shaped ball. Neymar has it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Lazio do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
75 minutes played. Odegaard, spread to the right. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Batistuta currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
This looks promising. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's having a good look here.
Coming on the field.
Donadoni! Oh, brilliant from Donadoni! A finish right from the top draw. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A case now of complete control. Now he's off and running. He is starved of space and time. Thinks one through. Oh, that's a key interception. Lazio are coasting towards victory. Burgzorg, always goal side. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bristol have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So what can they make of this? Can he get it through? This is Batistuta, and Batistuta! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, easy pickings there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and this... So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Carlos Augusto receives it in a wide position, and that's definitely not his best. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, good-looking ball. Sučić. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Looking for the run. And this is Mkhitaryan. And out it comes again. Platini. He's picked his way through. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Carlos Augusto looking to receive it in space. Shot could be... and the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Gvardiol. Bonucci. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Diouf. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rivaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Rivaldo with the cross. And he's there to clear it. So much time and space here. Not the most convincing of passes. And that should get the job done. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. That's tidy. Acerbi was in no mood for any of that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rivaldo. De Vrij attempts a clearance. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Tevez. And Tevez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lazio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good effort! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Damian. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And Sučić. And it's Diouf. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And he's managed to get free. Luis Enrique stood his ground strongly. Oh, Outsmarting him this time. Rivaldo, never out of the action for very long. Xavi Alonso. Platini. Played out towards the right wing. Tevez. He's in a great position here. A header! And it's been hooked away. O'Shea. And it's Messi. Acerbi. Sucic. He's looking wide. Mkhitaryan. He is through here. Delivered. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 10. Messi.
Down to business again.
Tevez.
So the first half brought no goals.
Numero 17. Xavi Alonso.
Luis Enrique. Lazio do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Neymar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Diouf. Spread out to the left. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Platini. And it's Diouf. Sucic. Now that's well seen too. Pass somewhat off target. Luis Enrique. And Mkhitaryan. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. And that was asking just too much of him. Vardiol. Platini looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Space for him to turn and look. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Ha segnato al 59esimo minuto. Numero 23.
The first breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It's Neymar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Sucic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's a good run down the left. Lazio perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now that looks a decent ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Donadoni tries to pass it through. Now it's Neymar. Neymar scooting forward. Neymar! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Lazio are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Decent chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Driving forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stood up well to him there. And here's Neymar. Neymar will... And he shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Inter Milan have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Neymar. He has found the way through. It's Neymar! Yes! And he is just ripping it up. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Lazio find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Zielinski. He's got away. Great vision. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. That is Stuta! They've won a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That is Stuta! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Sucic, that's a good ball out wide, and he cuts out the supply. Dumfries ventures forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get away here? He's shifting through the gears here. Foot in. Diouf. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Now it's Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Dumfries goes down, but nothing given. And that's it. Lazio have done it. They've achieved what they came for. Maximum points, the perfect outcome. Neymar just could not help himself.